Hello, everyone. It's your boy Des on the Trip, aka Trip, back at it again with some more of that Save the World. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Zelda live streams I've been uploading. Probably check those out. I find them to be very interesting. I didn't upload one today. I'm pretty sure I didn't upload one today. I'll have to do it after this stream. But let me see what letter we left off on. We're at I? Yep. We don't have many left, so there's that. You gotta worry about it for too long. We only got up until N. Well, technically O, but yeah, the end. So it's fine. We're here to talk about Zelda. We're here to talk about this beautiful piece of weaponry, the legendary Gravedigger. The only legendary M16 in Fortnite as a whole. It's just painted pumpkin colored, got candy corn on the shoulder thing and the magazine clip itself. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking gun. I've heard many good things about it. I can't wait to actually take it in. But first things first. Actually, no, let's not do that. First things first. First things first, we're gonna go to Stonewood. Yeah, here goes over here. Gonna take it into Stonewood. Gonna put it on private. This is public still. There we go. Put it on private. We'll just go in, shoot a couple of rounds, see how I like it, you know. Give it a whirl. I'm so excited. I mean, I know I don't sound excited, but I am excited. This is pretty exciting to see that this weapon has finally made its return after so long. We thought it was going to make a return on the birthday, but that ended up not being the case. I personally thought if they were going to bring back the Fort Nightmares, they were going to bring this back with it. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe they brought it back in the item shop to make way for something else.
Something weird has been happening in this zone. The Husk encampments are going berserk and spawning huge waves of enemies.
Let me get that right.
Whatever's happening, we need to stop it from spreading.
I do need
when you find an active encampment, be ready to fight until the end. According to my data, we have 20 minutes to neutralize the target.
Check, actually, my coal levels.
Search the zone and keep an eye out for any encampments that look angrier than usual.
Oh yeah, I'm running out of coal.
I'll keep an eye out from here.
Yeah, I gotta do something about that. But let's check this thing out. To finally have one in my hands. This is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. I should probably do some farming while I'm here. You know. I mean, I do need the materials. That was essentially a whole clip. One thing I noticed off rip is this has 10 more bullets in the chamber than the original. I mean, than its just regular counterpart. Even some of its Scar counterparts, like Scar Brethren, it has more ammo in the clip, which is a good thing. Oh, listen, oh, shit. I'm already liking this weapon, honestly. Yeah, usually I'd need to switch out, but no need. I wonder if I can finish this with just this weapon. Probably not, but still.
That's one. Take it down.
Yeah.
Take out those huts.
Gotta say, aesthetically, I can't pronounce words. Aesthetically, though, it's better than just seeing a Scar all the time, honestly. I don't have any of my other weapons leveled up to a good place right now. So, having this instead of just the regular Scar, like Nocturno or a Siege Breaker, or even the Wraith, even though I just started using that on a more regular basis, it's just much more pleasing to see this in M16 that actually is good, or at least just a legendary variant. I don't want to trash the M16 as a whole in this game. It's a good one, but still.
2 down. Let's find the next one.
Just seeing the M16 is a sight for sore eyes. So
make sure you're prepared.
The fact that I got the Siege Breaker, not the Siege Breaker, the Gravedigger, is not only as far as rarity goes. I mean, of course, the rarity is it's dropping dramatically. There's no doubt about it. The rarity for this is dropping dramatically. But still, just having this, it's pretty cool. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go back and finish that, but I gotta play the part. I literally came in there, I didn't even realize I was not playing the part. Let me go ahead and get into the festivities of October and all. No, we don't need you. Although I do plan on farming a little bit more. You're not needed right now. Who I do need is, where are you? There she is. Okay. Now I'm ready to do the... Now I'm ready to have... Everything's gonna match up now. So, if you don't follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, well, only eagle-eyed viewers will be able to know what's going on, what happened on Instagram. But if you don't follow me on any of those social medias, then you would fail to know that I got into a little bit of beef. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of beef. This streamer girl.
Something weird has been happening in this zone.
Okay, this e-girl. So I'm gonna just. She's blocked me pretty much everywhere, so I can talk my shit. This fucking e-girl gets into some beef with 2 of her old friends because one of them
we have 20 minutes to neutralize the targets.
Stated her feelings about
for any encampments that look angrier than
girls who use Patreon and GoFundMe as a way to kind of swindle money out of men instead of getting a regular job, and in some cases just do it to sell nudes, right? Just straight up sell nudes using GoFundMe and Patreon, because their streams aren't popping off as they want them to, so they figure, oh, let me go ahead and sell some nudes, it'll get the job done, right? So
the enemies to clear the encampment.
The E-Ho, I'm not gonna do that.
That's one.
The E-Girl got upset at that because that's exactly what she was doing. She was using Patreon to do quote unquote rude cosplay.
Make sure your weapons and ammo are ready to go.
Now, me, an intellectual, understood that she was not downplaying anybody who did it. She just calls it like she sees it. You know, some of y'all ladies out here, y'all ain't built. Some of y'all girls out here ain't built for that life. Y'all not built for that kind of thing. But, and I don't mean like body wise, I mean like mentally. Y'all ain't committed. Y'all go get y'all a little couple of dollars, get enough to do what you want to do, and then once you got it, you gonna stop. You're not built for that. Girls out here who do it because they know what they're doing. They know once they start, they kind of can't stop unless they have a valid reason to, in the eyes of their, you know, fans, horny boys and girls.
Dormant encampments may become active later.
Oh shit, I didn't know this took medium bullets either. They changed that? I thought this took light bullets. Well,
there it is. Take out those huts.
I'm gonna have to do my research on the grave digger first. Anyway, so as the E-Girl was getting upset, she started, she claimed that her old friend was slut-shaming, like, women who did it, which clearly wasn't the case, as I stated, right? But because she said that about her, another one of her old friends came out the woodworks and said to the E-Girl, you slut-shame women and yet preach about how they preach about like females not hating on each other for what they do, pretty much essentially calling her a hypocrite. And then that's when it started going down. They started going at each other, Twitter blow for Twitter blow. So the E-Girl's getting in her feelings, trying to say how
the encampments are getting stronger. Make sure you're prepared.
Girl 1, Girl 2, and a fourth girl who doesn't need to be in this would just talk about girls behind their backs anyway. You know, calling them fake and stuff like that. Which wasn't the case. I could, bruh. Females talk shit about females more than men do, trust me. Just like you say men use women as a scapegoat, women use men as a scapegoat too, don't even try it. Either way, she was essentially just trying to call them out for calling her out.
A little help?
Which was weird. Anyway. So
that's one. Take it down.
through their beef, they get the exchange of blows. It starts getting tiresome, right? And so each party tries to end it, right? The E-girl tries to say, you know, tells the third girl to, you know, go back to doing meth or whatever the case may be. There's a whole lot of disrespectful stuff about her. All she ever did was just, you know, drink and do drugs and stuff like that. It was really weird for me to try to describe this Twitter beef, but it's just like, it goes down because even though I didn't play a major part in the beef itself, I still got affected for reacting, which is where I'll get to that in a minute. So as the E-girl says that, the third girl says, whatever, you know, go ahead and go back to spreading that STD that you got without telling anybody, which I'm sure is illegal, right? She pretty much, what the third girl did was pretty much expose her, and I'm using air quotations, exposed her for having an STD and not telling her, which is kind of convenient because she had just broken up with a boyfriend, and that may have been why. Okay, I'm not in a good place at all. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so she says that, and it catches a lot of people off guard, including me, because I didn't know about that at all. I mean, I had an idea, but I ain't know, you know what I'm saying?
Get ready for more, Commander.
So this is where I step in, because all I said was this, and I quote, "This is beyond me, y'all beefing." It was crazy. Like, to think these two people were friends, and now here they are going at each other's throat. Like, it's no problem. No sense of remorse or anything, just like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and end your whole career. And so that's all I said, right? And so the first girl who was involved, she didn't really say much. It was just her and the third girl really going deep in it. So the first girl, and it says, bows herself out the fight as a whole. It just says, you know, it's whatever, I'm not going to deal with that, blah blah this, woo that. You know, the essentials to pretty much saying, I'm done with this, you know, I ain't got to deal with you, I ain't got to deal with this, you know, I'm going to feel how I feel. And the fourth girl was just still confused as to why she was even involved in the first place. And so the E-girl decides that she's going to do the same, leaves with some remarks about how things are going bad in their lives, but they should leave her alone.
Not possible.
And then she,
That's one. Take it down.
I feel like I know I'm missing some parts out, but that's just because I didn't catch everything when it happened, and I'm not finna go back, right? Well, actually, no, I do remember. When she said she was gonna, she wasn't gonna, you know, deal with it anymore. She was gonna leave it alone. I said, I just said everybody involved was out of pocket. Just everybody involved was out of pocket. Because they were. So much personal information that didn't need to come out, right? Okay. So, going back to old girl talking about how she's making good money and stuff like that, people should just leave her alone and let women do what they want to do. She makes one more tweet stating how she's never had an STD, that her coochie is clean. And then the third girl pops out, comes with the ultimate clapback, pulling up some messages saying how she had that chlamydia and them herpes. Both those things. Now, I don't know how well that correlates. I don't know if that's like how far apart those messages were as far as date. I didn't pay attention. All I know is she was burning from what those messages said. From what those messages made it seem like, he was burning. So, what I said when the third girl brought those receipts up, right? When she pulled up those screenshots, she said, all I said was this: I thought this was over, but here you go pulling out the receipts. And I guess that upset her.
Dormant encampments
After
may
that,
active later.
It kind of just dissolved itself. The other two, the e-girl blocked pretty much all three girls, the first, the third, and the fourth, and the other three, well, the two, I should say, the first and the third girl, kind of just went on this tangent, just essentially just roasting this girl, you know, as you do. Like, really letting her ass have it, right? And so, I don't say anything else. I really don't. I stay out of it. I'm like, yeah, I've said my piece. I'm good now. Right? I don't need to say anything else. I've already done enough.
There it is.
Which is fun. I don't need to say anything else. I've reacted the way I wanted to. There was nothing else. They were just, at that point, they were just beating a dead horse. Right?
Watch out for takers.
In my opinion, they were just beating a dead horse. And so, once everything was said and done,
we might clear the zone.
fast forward to earlier this morning.
Found the next one. Check
The
out your
girl, the e-girl, finally catches up to me and states this. Actually, let me pull up the message. I gotta make sure everything is accurate. Right? She says this, and it's on Discord. That's where she messages me. Right? So on Discord, she says, "Thanks for talking shit about me on Girl 3's page. Really thought you actually supported me, but it's clear that you're a fake as fuck." I find it was annoying as hell that she would do this and not let me defend myself or kind of clarify anything, because as far as I'm concerned, I didn't say anything about her.
5 minutes left.
I never said anything about her STDs other than the fact that Girl 3 pulled out the receipts on her about it. I never said she was in the wrong for feeling how she felt. I was pretty much just like,
Here we go.
this is wild. Y'all tripping. Y'all out here bugging. I pretty much stay pretty neutral. These are all girls that I followed and supported in some way, shape, or form, and then here they are beefing on the internet over something stupid. I didn't understand this, so I'm just over here like, yo, what's going on? This bullshit. Anyway. I thought I'd say pretty neutral, but I guess not, because she had an issue with it. But, you know, that's okay.
Here we go.
It was alright with me. I re-triggered it? Really? This is what we doing? This is what we doing right now. Yeah, it was just annoying as hell for me. Just like, really? You didn't let me defend myself in any way, shape, or form that you want to call me fake. Like I hurt your feelings. Obviously I did. Yeah, who does this bum think he is, though? Like, get your wannabe Woody cowboy hair on somewhere.
2 minutes before I have to pull you out. They're against the ropes. Keep it up.
She did not let me have any kind of defense, but just went completely on the offense and called me fake. And yeah, I'll fake a lot of things. I'm not gonna front. But to fake the kind of person that I am, like, for real, like, try to fake the fact that I support someone or fake how I feel, all that stuff, that's just up to me. I'm not gonna do that. That's lame. You're lame for thinking that I would do something that lame. Honestly, like, I don't even know why she called me fake in the first place. I don't think she has room to talk. Clearly she tries to play tough, but you go at her the slightest bit, she gonna get in her feelings, play tough, and then block you because you were mean to her. And I use the term mean loosely. I thought you said because I'm not.
Check out your map.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Let's try this one out. Anyway, I'm over it now. I'm not finna try to contact her. I'm not gonna try to ask for forgiveness. I ain't gonna try none of that shit. That's just bullshit to me. Clearly she wants to be in her feelings. I'm gonna let her be in her feelings. Let her think I'm fake. I mean, what's she gonna do? Find me? She ain't gonna do shit. Fuck out. Be salty if you want to, but don't drag my name under the dirt. threw like through the dirt because your ass got exposed. Because your friends don't fuck with you no more, no. Don't bring that shit on me. I'm cool. I am cool, man. I ain't worried about nothing. Whew. I'm cool. I'm okay. Rat King, hell yeah, Beta Storm. I'm gonna pick up the Rat King. I don't think I've picked up any of the rat weapons at all, so I should pick up the Rat King while I can. I don't think that pushed me, did. Nope. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, we're done with that. So, yep, it's definitely gonna be a weapon that I'm gonna be standing a lot. Since I have my Fire Nocturno, I got an Energy Siege Breaker. I did go with Obsidian. I do want to test the Obsidian stuff out. A whole lot of y'all YouTubers make it seem like it's like the worst thing ever. I'm not too sure I believe that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna test this out with the Siege Breaker, since I was gonna make this a Fire Siege if I couldn't get a Nocturno, but since I got the Nocturno and I got a Fire Nocturno, just keep my Energy Siege Breaker, just make it Obsidian. Got my Lightning or Nature Wraith, so I'm going to, I guess, process of elimination. I'm gonna make my, where is it? I completely lost it. Here it is. Gonna make my Gravedigger water type. Water type. Jesus Christ, I'm making it seem like it's a Pokemon. I'm gonna make a water Gravedigger. Just see how it works. I mean, I have my water Founder's Drumroll, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with it. All I know is I'm about to level it up right now. Make it stronger. I would change the rolls on it, but it's just like, since that fire element is off rip, I don't see why I would do that in the first place. I can't keep it at stage 2. I gotta push it to stage 3 because I have no simple mechanical parts, but I have a whole bunch of sturdy. There we go. Let's see if we can push it to 30. 9, 30, there you go. Malachite Gravedigger. We'll just rock with that for a while. There we go, 82 Backbreaker, 82 Gravedigger, 82 Quad Launcher, and then these two. So we'll just chill with that for now. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd share that, because y'all may be able to hear a little bit of frustration. I don't want y'all to think it's the game. I'm cool, me and the game are tight, don't matter to me. It's just, I got that on my mind, you know. Let me check Battle Royale. I need to remember where I'm at, where I'm standing, as far as, you know. Yeah, I already know about this. As you can see, I now own the T-pose. Also got to support my man David Dean. The T-pose is hilarious. I don't even know why I guess they just put that in just to put it in. That has to be the easiest emote to make. Like, honestly. Like, they didn't even try with that one. They just said, just put them in the T-pose and have them make it seem like they're falling asleep. You see what I mean? You see how, like, weird it looks? Whenever, like, look at her hands. Like, they just float up. Like, just robot hands. Right? Like, this was just originally supposed to be in the first place. Like, I feel like they just gave away a free model. They just gave away free models with this, bruh. All they did was change up the facial animations to make it seem like, well, they're not necessarily free models. They are awake. They're pretty conscious. And they're gonna get tired, which is cool. So we see with somebody who has their face out, because I haven't. Chill out. Yeah, that's all it is. Where's Calamity? I'm in love with this Calamity skin. I'll let all you females know right now. If you cosplay this Calamity skin, you're legally my wife, and there's nothing you can do about it at this point. I've claimed you as my wife. I'll mail you the ring and everything, so don't trip. You're gonna make it official. Either way. Back to Save the World. I do hope the Calamity skin does make an appearance in Save the World, whether it be through this Fortnitemares version 2 or Canny Valley Part 2. Gonna be picking her up by any means, so I'm getting kind of tired. Let me go ahead and test this gun out. Let's see. I do need some schematic XP now. So I want to do a Challenger Horde with some schematic XP in it. Not Challenger Horde, destroy the encampments. There you go. That's the one. Or retreat. I was just about to say we can do a retrieve the data, but it's just like, nah, don't nobody know what they're doing on that one. Let's go to Twine. See what's going on in Twine. I want to fight the storm. Oh man, that doesn't give. That's hero XP. Dang, this game ain't got nothing going on. All right then. Let's do this one. But just has it out low level. This is not what I wanted. I guarantee you, once I hit this public, I guarantee you there are gonna be. I'm gonna see a lot of gravediggers. Well, I need gold actually. Yeah, I'm gonna see a lot of gravediggers, I can already tell. Everybody's gonna be getting this weapon, so it only makes sense for everybody to get one. OGs are gonna have two, so they could experiment on one while keeping their original intact. And late players and slash new players are gonna be clamoring to this thing. Yeah, newer players are going to be clamoring to this thing. Trying to be cool. And late players like me, people who didn't, either they didn't have it when Fort Nightmares came out, or they didn't participate for whatever other reason, like they just weren't into the game anymore, or they didn't know that this was even a thing. They're gonna be picking this up, like, finally can
when you find an active
redeem
encampment,
myself for that horrid mistake.
According to my data, we have 20 minutes to neutralize the target. Search the zone and keep an eye out for any encampments that look angrier than usual.
Get that.
I'll keep an eye out from here. Move along! Stand by for an important weather alert.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So happy I have it now.
Dormant encampments may be
having this feels like me getting the Nocturnal all over again. I was just so happy I had it after being told that after feeling like I'd never get one, being able to not only have one but have a schematic for it so I don't have to look for one again. Yeah. Yeah.
There it is. Take out the enemies to clear the encampment. One down. Let's find the next one. The next encampment might be stronger. Make sure your weapons and ammo are ready.
Me having this gun just feels really good. I'm glad I have it. I'll go ahead and kill the Smasher real quick. It's probably just because of my low level. I mean, my high level. But this thing shreds. Maybe I should just make it physical damage. Like, honestly. Save myself the trouble. Just make it physical damage just so it balances out. You know? I was trying to high up because that person had a... Oh, there we go. There goes the gravedigger right there.
Let's find the next
That's a siege breaker.
The encampments are getting stronger. Make sure you're prepared.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. But yeah, I was right. People are going to be clamoring to this gun, and I don't blame them. Having this gun is like having a relic of the past come back. It's so cool. It's the same thing with the Skull Trooper in Battle Royale. It's like having an old relic come back, and everybody being able to get one. People getting a second chance to get it.
15 minutes to complete the mission.
And I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's not about spiting the OG players. It's about letting people who didn't have the chance to get it the first time around have a second chance, you know? I feel like it was more for them than it was for just spiting OG players. Like, argh! OG players are jerks. I don't know how to make this as PG as possible. But, I don't think it was to spite OG players. It was to give people who didn't have a chance at it a second chance, to make a bunch of money, and to kind of give some crowd control for the scamming issue that this game has. And if you don't know about the scamming issue, people would sell their accounts for people who had the Skull Trooper, as well as the Ghoul Trooper, Renegade Raider, Black Knight, whatever you were looking for. If they had it, they were selling it, and that goes against the term of service. But that's not the case, you know. A finesse is finesse, right? What the issue was, people would buy the account. The original account holder would then contact Epic, say that they don't remember their password, this, that, and the third, you know, saying they lost their account, someone hacked it, whatever the case may be. They say, what was your, they ask, the Epic employee ask, hey, what was your last password? Epic would enter it in, get the account back, and the person, essentially, you'd get, like, you'd be effectively scammed. They walk away with not only your money, but with their account back intact, all their skins, everything, blah blah. Just that. They pretty much win. You lose. You get nothing, but they get everything. And people would contact Epic about it and be like, "Yo, this is annoying. This is bad." You know, they get mad that they got scammed. Right? They try to get that account back, but I'm pretty sure it won't happen, right? And so that's another thing that I think OG players especially need to understand is this was bigger than you. I know Twitter, a whole lot of people, like, when they make certain posts and somebody takes it too seriously, someone would say it ain't that deep. This one isn't one of those times where it ain't that deep. It's kind of that deep, maybe a little bit deeper if you ask me, but it's that deep, bruh. Niggas out here losing money for some skins that OG players hype up and glorify. All these little kids want them. parents don't know how to tell them, well, you can't get the skin apparently. Above all this rule that they're really doing everything they can. They want this, these little kids want the skin to be like their favorite streamer or whatever.
Wait for it.
Which I'm assuming that's where most of the scams are coming from. There's a bunch of little kids trying to be like their favorite streamers. And have the cool skin. Thinking it'll help them win, but in reality it won't.
4 in a row! Amazing! Get ready for more,
So
Commander.
if they decide to bring the Ghoul Trooper back, whether it be this year, next year, it's gonna be real. At that point, the only one of the good skins left for them to re-release would be the Renegade Raider. And I have a feeling if that skin drops, people are going to be overtly pissed. I think that'll be the last straw for a whole lot of OG players. They're gonna be like, nah, I can't play this game anymore. They disregarded me as a whole, you know. They were whole out of pocket for bringing that skin back.
Get that encampment!
Because now everybody's wearing it. And it's hard to tell who's on my team.
Stay the course.
That was one of the complaints I saw on Twitter. I'm just trying to ramble, trying to keep myself from going completely bonkers. Like I said, it's bigger than us. It's bigger than just I'm an OG and they brought back the skin so they can make money. They don't care about people who put money on this game first. They only care about money. This was a terrible decision. Now all these plebs are gonna try to act like they've been an OG. Bruh, if you're an OG, if you bought the skin already, you have a purple variant that they can't get. If you don't want to wear the purple variant, just don't wear that skin then. Let that little kid think he got the gold trooper. I don't think he's one of you. He knows he ain't. We all know he's not. It don't matter. Alright?
Search destroyed. Done.
Relax.
Found the next one. Check out your
Let him
map.
have his little dream, man. I'm not finna sit here and act like I was on it when the skin first dropped. I didn't even know it was that rare. I didn't know it would be that rare either, so I'm one of those newer skin people. Not only that, I was also broke at the time. Y'all know me. Y'all know how much I love telling y'all I was broke. Y'all know I claim being broke like it's a birthright. I claim being broke like that's a gang. Actually, it is Broke Boy Gang. It's not a real gang, but I'm pretty sure it's not a real gang, but believe me, we have a whole lot of members. But you get what I'm saying, like, I make it seem like I was the leader of the Broke Boy Gang. If you were a broke boy, we welcomed you with open arms. But if you had a steady flow of money, get the fuck up out of here, unless you're gonna cut us all a check, leave the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So when these skins came out, I was broke at the time. I couldn't pay for shit. I couldn't buy that skin. I couldn't buy no battle pass. I couldn't do any of that. And I quit. Came back. You know, relax. Had some time to think it over. You know what I'm saying?
If you keep pushing on, we might clear the zone.
Got slightly better
Found one. Check out your map.
than I was before, and yeah, the rest is history.
Here we go.
So So for these skins to come back in Battle Royale really gives me a chance to right the wrong that I made giving up on this game really too quickly. You know? I let the bad experiences of losing dictate whether or not I fully played this game or not. And so, because of that, I missed out on a whole bunch of skins. I missed out on the original Nocturno and original... There's a whole lot of original stuff because of how I felt. Because of me being in my feelings and all. Man, I'm tired. It's kind of getting hard for me to stay consistent with my words. I'm getting sleepy as hell. So, I'm gonna finish this mission up. I think.
They're against the ropes. Keep it up.
I'm gonna finish this mission up and then I'm
Found the next one.
then I'm gonna hit the
Check out your
hay.
map.
Well, before I do that, I'm gonna upload the video. I'm gonna upload the live stream. Then I'm gonna hit the hay. I think it's only
Here we
like
go. You know what to do.
4 encampments more. Like 7 encampments in total. Yeah, chill out.
Wait for it.
Whew. This Fire Nocturnal is my magnum opus,
Only
man.
one more. Found one. Check out your map.
I'm so glad I made it a Fire Element 2. Whew. Thanks, Jacker, for the idea. But, yeah. How are you guys doing? I don't want to talk about this, but I kind of do at the same time.
This is it. Good luck.
So this girl that I went to high school with, I recently found her again on Facebook. And so me and her, we haven't been talking. I wish I could tell you that we've been talking and things are looking up. Your boy may finally get his chance to get with his high school crush and all. You know what I'm saying? I wish that was the case, but that's not. I found her again on Facebook. I follow her on Instagram. She's as beautiful as I remember she was. She got even prettier since high school. But anyway, her birthday just passed. I hit her up with a happy birthday, which is probably the first time
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
that I wished her happy birthday since high school. And she just responded with thank you, which is the first time that we've actually had an interaction since high school.
The zone is clear.
That sounds extremely pathetic,
Let's head home.
but I kind of value it because you know, when we left high school, when we parted ways, she said that she didn't like keeping in contact with people from her old schools, right? So that meant somebody like me and any of the other friends she made in high school. She was like, nah, I don't really, you know, I don't try to I don't make an attempt to keep in touch with people. You know, she's like, it's been real. If I see y'all, I see y'all. If not, it's whatever. And so, to my knowledge, this is probably the first time that she's broken that rule. Maybe she's changed her mind about it in the first place, but that was the first and the only interaction we've ever had since then. I was gonna try to shoot my shot, but I pussed out. But this is I'm not a conversationist. I can't start a conversation. I can only hit her up with the how you doing, try to connect through anime and stuff like that. I know she's big on K-pop, so try to see what's up with that. But other than that, I'd hit her up with the hey, how you doing? My name is Only, nice to meet you. Here's my number. But you know, I say things are looking up in that regard. Alright, that was the Gravedigger. I think once I level up all the perks, from there I can decide what I want to do with them. I'm gonna look up a couple of god rolls. If I pretty much got a good roll, then I'm gonna leave it alone. If not, I'll tweak it as I go. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of trying to tweak it. You know, it is what it is. It happens, it doesn't. So, yeah, that's all it is, you know. So, yeah, speaking with us, Sunshine, aka Trent, that was the Gravedigger. I would bring you guys the Rat King, but I don't care enough to actually do that because I don't know if I'll actually get the Rat King. I might get some perk up. And legendary perk up and epic. I'm gonna need I'll need a bunch of this, so I might not actually get the Rat King. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the Zelda. It was really fun. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.